child, that was a lot on this finale, you guys. And we have a special guest on tonight's after show. It is the one and only Miss Erica Page, guys. Stay tuned. This is the Ambitious After Show.
I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, Buzz.
Hey.
The lights, I never get tired of.
We are back. We are here live in the studio. And we have a special guest on tonight's after show. It is Erica Page, who plays Bella, guys. And, you know, we got a lot to talk about because Bella might be in the hot seat tonight, guys. So I am AJ, and let me introduce you to my lovely, oh so beautiful co-host. What's up, Deeran?
I am here, and I got dressed up because it was the season finale, and I couldn't make the party yesterday, so I decided to get dressed up today. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And everybody, we have Bella, who is played by Erica Page. Hey, girl.
Hey.
Yes, we have so much to talk about tonight because, you know, Bella, she has some moments on tonight's show.
Yes, let me tell you, baby.
But before we get into it, I do want to ask you, what were your overall thoughts for tonight's finale, Erica?
More than I ever expected. Like, we were all watching this, like, that time scene. I mean, I was at the finale, like, bawling my eyes out, like, trying to, like, make sure my makeup's not running. I was so happy with how it came out. The writers are they're so incredible. It was awesome. It really was.
Oh, yes. Deeran, what did you think about tonight's show? Well, last night's finale.
Damn. I mean, Amara and Stephanie is in it to win it together, I guess. I mean, I was just like, well, it was I liked it. I enjoyed it, but it was like, damn. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, I thought tonight's, I keep saying tonight, I thought last night's show was good. I feel like I wanted more, though. I feel like the finale could have gave me a little bit more. I wanted another
I want to
hour.
see somebody die. It was just too many. It was too, I will say this, it was too many loose ends, meaning like it's Titus gonna die, it's Titus not gonna die. Did when Purifor came here, who did he shoot? Did Stephanie get shot? Did the daddy get shot? That was the only thing that I was just like, oh my god, I gotta wait so long to see who is dead.
That's what
I know.
Because they're like, we gotta bring them back for the next season. So they're like,
I know.
We're gonna leave you hanging big time, and they did it.
Yeah.
Man, your character announcing it was the mayor's baby on camera. I was just like,
oh my goodness. Yes. Before we get into that, though,
Okay,
I want to
sorry.
start it. Let's rewind a little bit. So Stephanie, she comes in. Well, Mayor comes in and he shoots her. Oh, when she shoots him.
Can we even take a step back because she wasn't even on the show when Stephanie confronted you about? I know we're gonna take one quick step back. When Stephanie came, when you walked into your character, but we're gonna interchange you and your character. Walks into and you saw Stephanie, aka Robert Givens, on the couch, and she was there and she slapped and all that rage and anger. How was that on set? Like, how was that whole experience? Because us watching it as viewers, even though I like you, I hated you in that moment. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, and I felt for Stephanie, and I was like, smack the dog stuff out of her. She needs it. Like,
and she did.
So how was that even on set? That whole energy and experience.
I mean, it was really awesome. It was one of those things where, you know, for me as an actress, like I really get in my character, and you just kind of like you're in that moment and you're living that moment, and it felt so real. And you know, Robin is such an amazing actress, so she gives me so much, and you just feed off of that. And one thing that I really, really love that she did, and I did not expect it, and it made it so much better. Whenever she started throwing the pillows at me, I didn't know she was going to do that.
So that was improv. Wow.
It was an amazing actor moment. I love that. So it made it so much more real because I was really like, oh shit, like it was just it made it so much more natural and really helped. I know at least me, for my character, really go there where I needed to go for that moment and that scene to make it possible.
Was it justifiable? Do you think? Because we're getting to the point where this, like, the first lady and the mayor is now, they're having some tension. But do you think that whole situation is like justifiable to you? You being the character?
What do you mean?
Stephanie being that enraged. Do you think that was justified, or do you feel like, because what your abuela said today was that she should be mad at Evan, not you and Joaquin?
Oh, no, it's justifiable. Yeah, I mean, as a female, you know, Bella's been her seamstress, and, you know, we do have a friendship to a certain extent. And yeah, it was totally justifiable. Like, Bella, she broke girl code, and
did she?
She didn't break it, honey. She stamped on it, shattered it, and smacked it. Like, that was bad.
She didn't do the right thing. She did a bad thing, and Stephanie trusted her, and she broke that to the millionth degree. So I think it was justifiable as a female. Like, yeah.
Crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Stephanie tries to threaten Mayor Lancaster and say sell her the shares to Bella True. Yes. So he says no. But my question is, should he have done it? Should he have pleased his wife, or because it seemed like he chose Bella a little bit?
Well, after you say, the first thing he has said was, our marriage means more than that, which to me, now I understand how he's been able to get into bed with all these women. He's a smooth talker.
Yeah.
Right? He's a smooth talker. And I realize that. The second thing, though, is after she says, I had to love you for that, basically ain't no love in this marriage, and he got somebody over here that he kind of now just spoken words said, I love you. I'm not about to sell that to you. I mean, now it would have been different if Robin was really hurt because of the affair. She was more so hurt because she got made a fool of, or somebody she kind of trusted.
That's true.
So because of the intent, I wouldn't have done it. I don't think he should have done it because of that.
Oh, that's a good point. Bella, girl.
I think I missed something along the way.
No, they was well, go ahead. What were you saying?
I was just saying that she was asking should Evan sell the shares of your company to Stephanie, like Stephanie requested, and I said I didn't agree with that because Stephanie didn't love Evan. It would have been different if she actually loved him, but she kind of admitted, said I would have had to love you for that to happen. Then I would have, to show my wife I had her back. But because there is no love and this is just a transactional marriage, I don't think you shouldn't have.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, Mayor doesn't love his wife. He loves Bella. Yeah. That's crazy. So, Bella's abuela tells her to leave Atlanta, but, Bella decides to stay. And not only does she decide to stay, she decides to basically, out the son, the mayor, basically. Now, I have to, what was the thought process behind that? What was Bella kind of thinking when she was like, well, let me just go ahead and announce to the world that this is your son?
At that point, Bella knows that Stephanie can destroy her, and she's angry, and she's most likely going to do whatever she can to do that. So Bella's like, what can I do that might stop her, or that will at least make her go down with me? And that was a perfect thing to do. She was like,
I don't understand how that was the perfect thing. You have to walk us through this, because in my mind, once Bella did it, it was kind of like, that's almost like public suicide in today's time. Like, the baby's 5, they've been married for forever. So now you outing yourself out. It's been sleeping with a married man, and knowing who Stephanie is, she can go on this crusade of like, how did she betray me? How did you want, you know what I mean? Especially when you have such a new deal on the table. It almost seemed like that was like suicide, like you shot yourself in the foot. So how was that a good thing though?
So I know some things and possibilities of like what might happen when we get a season 2. So I don't want to say, but I think it was a decision for her to do.
Okay.
I can't say.
Okay. We respect that.
Okay, yeah, we respect that, but we can talk about it though. So I want to say, was that a good idea though, Deeran? What did you think? You think she should have just kept it a secret? I
think that she could have played her cards a little bit smarter, but my thing is, once you're in the public, in the hands, is less than what Stephanie can do. I will say that once the public knows about something, it's less that a person can do behind the scenes. So from that standpoint, I think she has a little bit of groundwork. But when you got a new deal on the table with a new company, especially in the era that we're in, where people are the cancel culture, I think that was a very dangerous move to do.
I agree with Bella. I think it was maybe smart because Stephanie is dangerous. Like, you don't know what Stephanie might do. We just don't. Like, and if it was a secret, see, Stephanie, she does stuff when stuff is in secrecy.
Yes.
But when stuff is out there in public, Stephanie, she doesn't really do too much. So I think Bella going ahead and announcing it to the world, it's like, all right, well, Stephanie, she can't use it against me because I've already outed it. I put it out there. It's public knowledge now. No more. You can't blackmail me, basically. The worst that she can do is probably take, the money from Bella True, or try to get
go on
custody.
This public crusade. That's what I would do if I was her. I would go on this public thing that she betrayed me. I couldn't believe this happened.
But she can't
put pressure onto the company.
If she does that, but Stephanie isn't good either though. So if she wants to do that, they can go ahead and pull out everybody she slept with as well.
Who? I guess what I'm saying is no. What I'm saying is, she put her and Evan's thing out on public blast like that, right? Stephanie's stuff is behind the scenes. You don't know that much about Greg Peters. The only reason why we know this stuff, all that stuff is behind the scenes. So for you to pull out that stuff, you need proof. What proof do you have? It's proof with Joaquin, because he's sitting up there on the lap saying this is the mayor's baby, right? So I don't know. I'm just so scared for Bella. I'm just really scared.
We scared for you, girl. We are.
am.
Bella, she just sitting there so quiet, girl. We are
so
scared for you. We are.
I'm like, girl, that was your only saving grace. Now what are you doing, girl?
I'm scared for Bella. She's like, I'm just doing it, and this is happening, and we'll see what happens later.
Yeah. So moving on to Stephanie and the Damien situation. Okay, so Damien. Okay, you like Damien. He likes Damien.
Every episode, I can't.
Listen, so she kidnaps him, and we kind of see that Stephanie's about the business because she is electrocuting him, and she keeps electrocuting him.
Tasering him, not electrocuting him, girl.
Listen, whatever. She was doing she was harming him, okay? She was harming him. So already we see Stephanie is playing no games because she already shot, at Mayor Lancaster.
Which shows she has an affection for Titus.
Shows, yes. So, okay, the Stephanie and Amara thing.
Essence is a bad actress.
Oh, no.
A bad actress in a good way. She's a bad actress in a good way. I'm sorry, let me clarify. Sorry. She was that was a good emotional scene.
It was so good. I love that scene. And who saw that?
Oh my God.
I don't think anybody saw that. That was like, wait, what? What? Yeah.
So Erica, I have to ask you, should Amara have listened to Stephanie or should she have done the right thing and just called the police?
Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah. What would you do?
What would you have done?
Well, we know what Bella would have done.
What Bella would have done?
She would have covered that thing up and kept it pushing, honey.
You know what Bella would have done. You wouldn't know what Erica would have done?
Yeah.
Bella or Erica?
Erica. We know what Bella gonna do.
Erica.
I would call the police because I would be too terrified of getting.
But you are the police, though. But that was my thing with Amara. She is the police. It would look so bad on her.
Well, you got to think this too. Not only this psycho you had a thing with. He got brought here. Now he's on probation. Y'all got a restraining order. You go with him on an off-duty cop, off time, off record, and don't think for a second that won't come up if they start digging through this jewelry thing. You go see him off duty. He goes into the garage. Like, it's too many things to where by her killing him, she would have been in prison. I don't care how you would have flipped those things. She would have did some time. Okay. So I would have walked away.
Okay, walked away. And Erica, you say Amara should have.
I would have been too scared. Like I don't know. I feel like you're so honest. When you're honest, the right thing will happen and shot come through. Once you prove it. I'm a chicken.
But she probably should have because Damien isn't even dead. So.
Fine brother is back. Yes!
Damien's not even dead. So now he's about to go out for revenge.
We got to have him on the show. I don't know if I can act right. He is just,
oh my
God, the craziness. Calm down. Like the craziness.
Need a cold shower.
That's what they used to say back in the day.
Okay, so, Damien, we got to talk about him because now Damien, he knows that basically it was Stephanie that set him up, and he knows Amara has something to do with it. So now he's about to. I know, is Damien like? Do we get dangerous vibes from him? Like he'll kill somebody, or is Damien more like the blackmail, threaten you type of person?
Damien is the fine brother. He can do whatever he want to do, and he good for me, brother type of person. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay? Erica, what you think?
I feel like he's more of the blackmail. Yeah, I don't really see him killing.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
No, he's not that dangerous.
But I feel like he's more, he'll like do things in a different way. He's in a but in a different way. I don't know so much about killing, unless he's in a situation where he has to, where you're like literally killing. But I feel like he's slick and he'll figure out another way to screw you up,
Yeah. Well, I think what I do think was going to transpire out of that in the second season is Amara and Stephanie's going to have so much hostility because now Amara would have now known that Stephanie manipulated her in that situation. Because remember, Titus had told her it wasn't him. And she was so hysterical at that time, and they don't know that he's still alive. Only person who knows is Robin Giddens because the guy called Robin Giddens' phone.
Right.
And so Amara, I think a lot of hostility is going to build up in that way, but she can't do anything about it because she killed him. And so I
but he's not dead.
But she don't know that. Essence don't know that. I mean, Amara don't know that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot. It's a lot. I think Titus is dead.
You think Titus is dead?
I think Titus is dead. I do think Titus is dead.
Erica, is Titus dead? Is he dead, Erica?
Come on, tell us.
Is he dead?
As of now, from what it looks like, he's dead. From what we know. I hope. I don't want Titus.
No, I don't either. I like him, but I think that would make a good juicy storyline. And then we don't see Damien for like half the season, and then Amara still thinks that he's gone. I think that'd be a good storyline to play with.
Yeah.
And Robin only one know who's alive, and he's still blackmailing her.
That Amara and Titus hospital scene was just so dramatic. I'm just like, they had two. Listen,
that's in every TV show, though.
No, this was like too dramatic. You had. Let me explain. You had the first scene where it's like, okay, who did it? He's about to say it, and then they had his whole.
Start convulsing.
So I'm like, all right, cool. Then you have a second conversation. I'm thinking you're gonna pick up where the last conversation left off, but you don't. Y'all have a whole 30-minute conversation.
What you doing today? What's happening?
What you have for dinner? Then wait, who killed you? Like what? Now he did. I'm just like, oh my goodness, like. They are so extra for what?
I love it.
It was just too much. And we still don't know who did it. We still don't know.
Lord Jesus.
Okay, so like, who do we think did it?
I think, here's the thing. I think who ran him over, I think it was the daughter. I think it was Purefoy's daughter who had him run over. Yeah, absolutely. I think the way she checked them boxes. I think when the old white man had called and was like, hey, we got a problem. I think it was the daughter who did that to kind of get him out the picture. I do think that. It was either the daughter, Purefoy's daughter, or Purefoy's wife. I think it was one of them.
Erica, who you think killed Titus? Well, if he is, well, we'll say who ran him over because we don't know if he's dead for a fact.
So, I never thought about what you just said about Purefoy's daughter. That actually would make a lot of sense.
See, I need to be a writer on Ambitious. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Be on the right room, right? Like,
see?
Get over there.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no, I'm saying you think, because I'm just kind of like, I really don't know.
Who do you think, AJ?
I thought it was Damien, but since it's not Damien, I'm guessing it has to be one of the either Hunter or.
I never thought it was Damien. I never thought
it has to be the daughter because they seem actually. Now that you said it might be one of them because being at the end, he tried to shoot the daddy. So it isn't like they just out for vengeance. So.
I will say what I did piece together when we were talking about during the show is that I just want everybody to follow this story. And if I'm wrong, I'm so sorry that I led America in the wrong way. But this is what I think. I think what happened was that Mr. Carlisle, Stephanie's dad, used to work for the Purefoys, and something that happened with the daddy Purefoy and I forget his name.
Hunter
Purefoy had set the daddy up, set him up. He got kicked out, and he went over to Perkins. He went over to a new firm called Perkins. Ended up building up because he has a lot of ambition. Probably stole it from that guy, and that guy's daughter was his new wife. It's his wife now, and she always resented him for that. Come on, keep following me. And so then he was still, right? Yeah, exactly. See, so then as he was still coming up through the ranks, he's still coming through the ranks. He now owns, and his mission was to get back at the Purefoys. And because the drug killed Stephanie's daughter, he let their family believe that was the real issue, and really he just wanted to get back at them for taking everything from him like that. And I think when he went over there, he was getting financial troubles. He ended up going over to Greg Peters' family and had them, and they wanted to wash money through the companies like they said, and that's how he got tied up with Greg Peters' family. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes with the parents and what's happening.
Okay, Deeran with the theory. Come on with it, baby. Deeran came with the theory. No, I can feel that. So, I do, when he was talking to the mom, I did kind of feel like it was some history behind there with the mom, what's her name? Mama Carlisle.
I'm going to say Don. I know her real name. I'm thinking of her real name.
Whatever her name is, the Perkins
Lorraine
family.
Or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like what you were saying, I feel like he did used to work with her father, and then he kind of took the company from him, and then I think, it's just so funny. Everybody is just out for their own.
That's basically
what it is.
That whole family, like the whole Carlisle family, everybody's out for their own. I could not be in. That's the one thing I couldn't do is be in a family to where where you even thought to blackmail me is okay.
Yeah. Like
that you even want to blackmail me. Like that to me is not.
So, right. So, okay. So look, Erica, I have a question. So was the mayor wrong when he was daddy wrong when he told mayor about Stephanie and Greg Peters? Because I feel like, was that out of pocket for the daddy to tell Mayor Lancaster about that? That his wife is sleeping with Greg Peters?
Yeah.
You thought so?
That's the daddy.
Let me tell you something. Go ahead, Erica. Go ahead, Erica.
I don't know. It's so complicated. It's just, I get his reasoning.
Mm-hmm.
Is it justified? Is his reasoning justified?
Yo, they just have no. They have no chill.
I believe in doing let's do the right thing, but I guess justified.
Yeah, I think he justified. At the end of the day, he held his position. His daughter challenged him in the wrong way. And he ended up bringing homegirl back, the soror back, to backstab. Like that's the thing about Stephanie that I think she does not understand. As though Stephanie, I love me some Stephanie, and at times I think she is super spoiled and it really gets on my nerves. The one time that I really saw her humane side was when she was walking up the stairs and she was crying. I felt so heartbroken for her. I was just like, how could he do this to her? But the thing she doesn't understand, she thinks she's smarter than everyone else. Yeah, and she goes and plays too many strings at one time. That's her problem. That's her problem.
Okay, so let's get into the cousin now, Darcia. We found out that Darcia got her own too. Yeah. She sold her share of the company to Greg Peters.
Yes. So
now Greg Peters is now in charge of. Well, he got most ownership over
Thelma's Place. When you as a acting thing, because Braley's character is Rondell. When Rondell spit on Greg Peters, is that real, or how do y'all do that in the acting thing? Because I was just thinking, like, you can't spit on me regardless if it's acting or no acting. I don't know how that happened.
No, they don't really spit.
So that's like a thing that they like a technique or something that they do.
I never had to do that, but I know they definitely. There's no way. Like, there's no way.
Yeah. I was say they're not acting. They're not acting that good.
I was caught up in a moment.
But I know they would definitely not let somebody spit on them.
Would you sell the rest of the company because he owns 2/3? At that point in time, is it kind of like just go ahead and sell the other 1/3 and kind of get as much as you can, or would you hold on to it?
I'd probably sell it.
Me too.
You would sell it?
Me too.
Yeah. I would say because. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. No. I would sell it. Just go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, at this point it's just too much because I mean I get you want to stand your ground and fight for it, but at this point it's like y'all, it's too much drama. Yeah. Because they already tried to take just let it go. Like it's a headache, stress.
Do you think Darcia was right or wrong, Erica? In doing it, do you think Darcia was right or wrong?
In doing which part?
selling the property to Greg Peters.
I think it's wrong.
Do you? Why?
I mean, I guess you'll ask me. I feel like I'm giving the same answers, but I can't help it. I believe, like, just in doing the right thing. And, like, everything is just wrong from the get-go. So it's like, it's wrong. It's not right.
Erica, like, really? I'm a different breed of a person. Life. No.
I don't think it was wrong. I think I look at it from her standpoint, from Darcia's standpoint. She was in the struggling times. Her family, or supposedly these people that you call family, left her to the wayside. And so now she's like, I need to check to where I don't ever have to count on, like she said, count on family ever, because clearly when I tried to, it didn't happen. So if since y'all out for yourselves and y'all let me kind of go to the pasture to die, I want to come and get what's mine. This was rightfully hers. And so now I'm going to go ahead and sell it.
I think just the way that she handled everything from the get-go and the way
the method
the way she did it is what makes me be like, yeah, no. She handled it when she came in from the beginning, like, look, here's the situation. Just give me this money, like, we can be done. But she was like a snake about it and sneaky and lying and, manipulative. So that is where I'm like, no.
Thelma's After Dark. Are we going to have a Thelma's After Dark?
Yeah, that looks fun right now. It looks so fun in the scene.
Oh my goodness. That looks so fun. They should, he might, if he does take it, like if she sells it, I'm interested to see like what he makes it into.
We should do a pop-up for season 2 in Atlanta. Thelma's After Dark. That's the idea. I'm just trying to tell y'all ambitions. Come on.
Love it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Erica. So I had to ask you. So the finale ended, and I'm speaking season 2 in existence because it's just that good. Any type of predictions that you would have for season 2 of Ambitions when it returns?
Oh God, I thought of this, and it's just there's so many different possibilities. Because I saw how it ended. It's like, wait, is Titus dead? What is Bella gonna do with this story?
Do you think Mayor Lancaster and Bella will be a happy family?
That's what she really wanted to know. Come on, get to it. She was trying to throw you a question.
Do you think Mayor Lancaster and Bella would be a happy family together in one house?
I know deep down, I think it's what they both want. Or I know Bella, I think that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I know he definitely loves Bella, but I don't know if he necessarily wants that because he's the mayor and he's a little hoe and he just does what he.
I was about to say, I was like, do Bella even want him? Because Bella wasn't the only one. He had what's the girl, Daphne?
Yeah, whatever happened to her? Well, we didn't figure out what happened to Daphne.
No. Yeah. He had so many hoes. And different
hoes.
I don't know. I'm right there with y'all. Like I think for my character, for Bella, I think she's gonna come back this season. She got taken advantage of so much around fake cheating, lying people. I think she's coming back F everybody. I am doing me.
But she was one of the people doing all that.
Yeah, but then she got screwed over more and more. So I think that she's gonna come back in a different way for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Can I ask you a question? Is it Perla?
Perla.
Yes. What did you think about that whole thing in a short thing? But what did you think about that whole situation? Did she die? I mean, we saw her go somewhere with Chinese people and they was it poison or was it sleep?
Yeah, it looked like they were just tranquilizing her or something.
She dead. She dead.
I think she's definitely put away somewhere. We know that.
She ain't dead.
A crazy house or something. So she's there. So we'll see. I don't know if they killed her. I don't know if she's going back, but we'll see.
We will have to see. Oh my gosh, this was such a good show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss Ambition.
I know. Is it time for predictions yet?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But before we go into that, I do want to say thank you so much for joining us, Erica. And we love Bella. We got a hate-love relationship with Bella. Some episodes you like Bella, what is you doing? Some episodes we love Bella, So we can't wait to see more of the character. So anything you would like to share with us before you leave? Yeah. Anything exciting going on?
No, right now I'm just trying to enjoy the holidays. I have a lot more shopping I gotta do. Trying to get through that, and I'm just ready to start the new year and go after all those dreams and goals that I have. Get back on the show. Hopefully soon we will know about season 2. Speaking of Essence, and just try to stay busy until we start back filming and keep it going. So.
What's the time frame? What's the time frame that you guys would be notified about season 2? What's usually that?
From what I've heard, don't know if it's 100% accurate. We should know. Hopefully, I'm thinking by January. I don't know if it'd be the end, but even when we find out, we wouldn't be able to start filming right away.
Got you.
So
a little time to start filming. So,
well, we're excited for that. Where can we find you on social media?
At Miss Erica Page. It's MissEricapage. Erica with a C, Page like a page in a book, and then just Miss. So that's right. Twitter, IG, and then on Facebook it's just Erica Page. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Yay. We enjoyed you. Thank you so much, girl. Okay, so guys, we are now going to get into predictions.
Okay.
So Deeran.
And now,
what are your predictions for the upcoming season?
I'm gonna run them down real quick. All right. So I think Amara and Stephanie is going to have a very hostile, almost violent relationship. I think that they're going to have because I think Amara's going to come to her senses that Stephanie kind of manipulated her in that situation. I think that Stephanie is now going to be on an even fierce vengeance because she's kicked out of Perkins and she's with her mom. Her and her mom is going to try to collude against the dad. I think that the dad and the mom is probably going to get a divorce and we're going to see the mom's true intentions. I think that Damien is going to come back and he's going to blackmail Stephanie even harder. But Stephanie's not going to have the money to get rid of him, so he's really going to go out of control. I think that Titus is going to die. I think that Hunter shot one of them and killed somebody in the thing. But I think who he killed was the lady in the red dress, the soror. I think he killed the soror.
Did you remember all
I think.
I'm like, he ain't even stuttering, boy.
Yep, okay. I think he killed the soror. I think he's gonna go to prison. I think that it's gonna be uncovered that that his daughter was the one that set up Titus to get ran over. I think his daughter's gonna end up running Purkis Purefoy pharmaceuticals, and I think that Amara's gonna find out that it was the daughter that did it, and they're gonna have all that.
You know, that was a lie.
I think Darcia is not going to be gone. I think Darcia is going to come back, actually.
Really?
I think Darcia is going to end up coming back because I think she's going to... something about the way she was maneuvering with the dad and Greg Peters that I think maybe Greg Peters is going to put her in charge of development or something like that. I don't think Thelma's place is going to be gone. I don't think Brayley is going to give it up that easy. And I think he's going to bring Mara back to kind of control her.
Wow. Okay, well, my predictions real quick. I like what you said about the Daphne girl getting shot. I feel like she'll get shot, so they'll switch up the plans a little bit, and Stephanie get right back up in there. Mm-hmm. And Titus, hopefully he is not dead, so we'll see. And yeah, I'm just waiting for Stephanie to come back and be a gangster bad bitch. Hello. Hi, everybody. We'll see you next season. This is the Ambitious After Show.
And
catch me on. Oh, we didn't do our little exits. Well, whatever. Cool.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.